Have you ever met someone who seems perfect, flawless on the outside, with a life that looks too good to be true? And then, what if they suddenly disappear, leaving behind a tangled web of secrets and mysteries? That's exactly what happens in Darcey Bell's A Simple Favor. This gripping psychological thriller pulls you into a story of friendship, lies, and dark twists that will keep you guessing until the very end. At the heart of A Simple Favor is Stephanie, a sweet, organized single mom who vlogs about her life as a way to connect with others. She's a little too perfect, at least on the surface. Enter Emily, a glamorous, confident, and seemingly unreachable woman who seems to have it all: beauty, power, and a seemingly perfect marriage. Despite their differences, the two women form an unlikely friendship. They bond over motherhood and their shared experiences of raising children, though the contrast between Stephanie's innocent, wholesome persona and Emily's mysterious, seductive aura is striking. The story kicks off when Emily asks Stephanie for a simple favor: to pick up her son from school one afternoon. What seems like a small, everyday request quickly turns into something much more sinister when Emily vanishes without a trace. Her phone is dead, her husband is mysteriously absent, and the police are left with few clues to follow. What follows is a suspenseful roller coaster ride as Stephanie embarks on a search for her missing friend. But the more she digs, the more she learns that Emily's life and her marriage were far from perfect. One of the most intriguing aspects of A Simple Favor is the way Darcey Bell develops the characters, particularly Stephanie and Emily. Stephanie is the type of person who likes to have control over her life and everything around her, yet her life is far from perfect. She tries to be the ideal mother and friend, but her naivety often blinds her to the darker sides of the people around her. Emily, on the other hand, is an enigma. She's everything Stephanie isn't: confident, assertive, and unapologetically complex. But it's clear from the start that Emily is hiding something, and that's what makes her such a compelling character. Throughout the book, Bell plays with themes of deception and the idea that people aren't always what they seem. As Stephanie uncovers more about Emily's past, the reader is drawn into a world of betrayal, lies, and secrets. The novel constantly reminds us that things are rarely as simple as they appear, and the people we trust most may be the ones who deceive us the most. The tension between the two women builds as Stephanie begins to question everything she thought she knew about her friend, and even herself. Another key theme in A Simple Favor is the complexity of relationships, particularly between women. On the surface, Stephanie and Emily's friendship seems straightforward, but it quickly becomes clear that their bond is more complex than it first appears. Stephanie's admiration for Emily borders on obsession, while Emily's connection with Stephanie is more manipulative, using her vulnerabilities to get what she wants. The story explores how women can be both supportive and destructive to each other, sometimes in ways that are hard to see until it's too late. Bell's writing is sharp and engaging, weaving suspense and mystery with psychological insight. The book keeps the reader on their toes, with every chapter revealing new twists and turns. The structure of the novel, which alternates between Stephanie's perspective and her interactions with other characters, builds a sense of urgency and mystery. You'll find yourself racing to the next page, trying to piece together the puzzle that is Emily's disappearance and the truth about her life. One of the most striking parts of the book is its ending. Without giving too much away, the conclusion is both satisfying and shocking, leaving readers with lingering questions about the nature of trust, betrayal, and identity. A Simple Favor forces us to confront the idea that the perfect life we see on the outside often hides something far darker beneath the surface. It's a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and sometimes the people who seem most trustworthy may be hiding their own secrets. While A Simple Favor is undeniably suspenseful, it's not without its flaws. Some readers might find the plot a bit predictable at times, especially as the story builds towards its inevitable conclusion. However, the book's strength lies in its ability to keep the reader engaged with its sharp writing, intricate plot, and well-developed characters. The psychological tension is palpable throughout the book, and Bell does an excellent job of building suspense with every twist and revelation. In conclusion, A Simple Favor is a thrilling, darkly comic tale about deception, trust, and the hidden secrets of those around us. It's a book that will keep you hooked from start to finish with its intricate characters, suspenseful plot, and surprising twists. If you love psychological thrillers that make you question everything you thought you knew, this is a book you don't want to miss. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on a simple favor. What did you think about the relationship between Stephanie and Emily? Were you surprised by the ending? Leave your comments below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There are plenty more book reviews and recommendations coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel to stay updated on all the latest content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy reading!